What's the deal, baby? Y'all didn't know. Big Boss, K-Po, through the door, hit a talk, this boxing. What's good with y'all boys, man? This is my reaction to the final press conference for Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. It's a lot to debunk, but I'm going to shrink it down. For starters, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing all right. Man, I woke up this morning, I didn't even know where I was at. I was like, you ever woke up like, that's how I was, man. My body, after I got home from church yesterday, my body I shut down, man. You know, so. But you know, I'm a hard-working man, That's just what it is. Not to toot my horn or anything. But, let's talk about it. So, I want to say this. And I want to just talk about the antics that went on outside of Errol Spence and Terence Crawford being on that stage. My young self, not gonna lie, I would have been like, man, hell yeah, nigga, they with that smoke. Nigga, what's up, nigga? But now that I'm older, man, it's like, man, come on, bro. Like, I get it, man. People, and it's every right for people to talk, and people gotta have thick skin, but at the same time, it's like, man, we gotta conduct ourselves better than that. Like, you got dudes calling dudes B-word and all that. I'm like, bro, like, that's just my take on it, man. Like, I may have a different viewpoint, And like I said, it's a free country. We live in America. A lot of people really could do almost what they want, which, they say the land of the free, but it ain't free. But that's a whole nother topic. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I think that, it just kind of made us look bad, like, because if, let's say they want to make a Tank versus Devin fight, right? It's a lot of money behind it, but then they like, man, I don't know. I mean, look how they was acting. Because, them people, they tend to categorize us as a group. They don't sing individually, look at people for their character. It's like, oh, you saw how they were acting over there. I don't know if I want to make it, what, the Tank versus Devin fight? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if, So, man, that's on the thing. Like, that's how I was looking at it. Like, man, hopefully this is, because it's a lot of good fights to be made. Tank versus Devin, Devin Shakur, like, they got, like, good fan bases, but they're going to be at each other's head. That's what it is. But at the same time, it's like, just keep it boxing, bro. Like, just keep, like, hey, Errol gonna sleep him. Oh, no, Bud gonna sleep him. Like, boys was calling each other out their name, calling each other gay and all type of stuff, man. It's crazy. But, what I tell y'all, Terence Crawford showed y'all yesterday at that press conference the reason why he would lose his fight against Errol Spence Jr. He's too emotional, bro. I keep telling y'all, I've been telling y'all this for since I had my channel. When I start talking about Terence Crawford as a fighter, I said, man, I like Terence Crawford, but he's emotional. Like, he don't stick to no game plan. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Right? Let's analyze this. Look at Terence Crawford. He getting with snack. He bulking up. Right? He bulking up. Right? He gets irritated. Right? I'm telling you. What he gonna do is, as soon as Errol catch that man with something, he might even try to step to Errol and do what Errol do. I'm telling you, he might try to go to Errol's body. He might try to take Errol Spence's eye. He might try to, show Errol I'm stronger than him. I'm telling you, that's what he's gonna do in the fight, and that's gonna be his downfall. That's how he think. Especially a fight like this, he thinks like that. Like, oh, this dude think he tougher than me? Oh, he think he hit harder than me? Him bulking up that weight was a bad idea because that slows you down, right? That slows you down. One of his strengths coming into this fight was speed. I think him bulking up was a bad idea. He putting on weight to prepare for Errol Spence. Why? So it's just like little things like that, you know. He's too competitive. You know, I get it being competitive, but he's too competitive to the point where this might cost you this fight, buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But he showed y'all like why he gonna lose. That's what it is. Like I said, I didn't like the aspect of him going at a fan. I don't know if that was a fan, or I don't know if that was part of Errol Spence's team. It definitely wasn't Errol Spence's family member. But because Errol said that, you know, after the fight, that wasn't, I seen the interview, he said he ain't related to me, you know. But you know, you gotta have thick skin. You can't entertain that. You're in the biggest fight of this era. You can't entertain stuff like that. You can't, and that's why I say, like, man, that's the reason why he gonna lose this fight. In my opinion, is because of stuff like that. It's all it's gonna take, bro. You know what I mean? But you can't entertain that, man. You know, those people saying stuff to Errol Spence, like, yeah, all right. Okay, we gonna see. You know? That's what it is. Like, Errol, like, you know? So, you know, I like what I saw, you know, from that aspect of Errol. Errol was very calm, cool, and collected. Errol looked like he'd been here before. You know? Now, granted, both of them look focused. But I think this Bud showed that, like, he ain't been on this stage before. You know what I mean? He showed that. He showed that in his press conference. He ain't been on this level before. Because the bigger the level is, the more radical fans gonna come out, the more they gonna say stuff, and it just kind of showed that he's inexperienced in this area. Like I said in the last video, don't mean nothing. Don't mean he gonna lose the fight because he's inexperienced in this area, right? But I do think he gonna lose the fight because of him being emotional. Now, when it come down to Bomac and Derrick James, Bomac pissed Derrick James off. Because I ain't never seen Derrick James acting like that. Derrick James don't really do that much talking. But Derrick James was going at Bomac, man. He was like, you going at Cheeto, man. Derrick James was on his ass, man. But hey, Derrick James kept it boxing. You know what I mean? He just was ranking on him, you know? He was just firing his ass up. Just bop, bop, bop. But he kept it boxing. But I've never seen Derrick James act like that. Like, to the point where he cussing and all that. Derrick James normally is, like, very, like, calm, bro. Like, yeah. You know? Now, Derrick James, he went at somebody in the crowd, too. Somebody was talking, and Derrick James was like, man, you can't even fight. I thought that shit was funny. He was like, man, you can't even fight, man. I ain't talking to you. You can't even fight. I said, yeah, man. Tell that nigga, man. Bitch ass nigga, man. Hey, but, you know, that's a lot of these boys, man. A lot of these boys ain't been in that ring. They ain't never fought before. They just like to talk. And you kind of tell, nigga, you know, who fought before or fought, because they don't do all that talking. You know, when you're a fighter, you carry yourself a little different. You know what I mean? You ain't got nothing to prove. You just like, man, whatever, man. You feel me? But my bad. That was funny. He said, man, you can't even fight. But it was a hell of a press conference. It was heated. Like I said, the press conference showed that Terrence Crawford has not been on this level before. It showed that. And then Terrence Crawford also showed yesterday why he would lose this fight. You know what I mean? Because he can't keep his emotions in check. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Right? Everything I've said up to this point, I've been right about when it comes to Terrence Crawford. Only thing I've been wrong about is him. I said he ain't going to sign a contract. He signed it. But everything else, I've been right about. Spot on about his character. I'm telling you. Terrence Crawford, when it comes down to this fight, He's going to get hit with something hard, right? He's going to get hit with something hard. And it's fuck that, I want to fight. Or he might even step earlier than that. He might be like, fuck it, I ain't waiting till I get hit hard. I'm going to fight. I'm telling you, he's going to try to fight a fight not conducive for him to win. I'm telling you this. He's going to fight a stupid fight against Errol, and that's what's going to be his downfall. I'm telling you this. He showed that yesterday. He too emotional. He's way too emotional. And that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you this. If I'm wrong, I've been wrong before. But I'm telling you, this nigga gonna get in there. He might even try to fight that fight early. He might be like, fuck it. You know, he might try to step to Errol and fight that fight early. Try to land some big shots, but he gonna be loading up on him and Errol gonna be able to see him. I'm telling you. It's just like, when I see Terence Crawford, I see he's a good fighter. But it's like, he fights with this. This can only get you so far. When you get on that top level, it's this. This is what separates you. You're not going to be able to fight with this and beat no top fighters. It's not happening. This will. This won't. And I'm telling you right now, he going to start with this until he get hit. And then he gonna turn to this. And then he gonna want to try to dog, but the dog gonna get weaker and weaker and weaker. Go, man. What you got for me? Hey, man, just get your rhythm, baby. And then they're gonna be weaker and weaker. And next you know, 1, 2. Hey, man, I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I'm excited. The weigh-in is today. The fight is tomorrow. It's going down. Let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.